Stop chasing and start attracting. In this video, I'm revealing the two powerful words that instantly grab women's attention, spark their curiosity, and make them drawn to you like never before. Stick around, because once you master this, you'll never look at attraction the same way again. The power of I want. Let's talk about why these two simple words, I want, are so powerful and transformative, especially when it comes to attracting women. On the surface, they seem basic, right? But beneath those two words lies an incredible amount of influence. When you say I want, you're doing something that most people, especially most men, struggle to do. You're being direct. And directness, my friend, is magnetic. Why? Because it signals confidence. It shows that you know what you want, you're not afraid to express it, and you're not overly concerned with how others might perceive you for doing so. Think about it. How many times have you hesitated to express your desires because you were worried about what someone else might think? The truth is, this hesitation is rooted in fear. Fear of rejection, fear of being seen as selfish or rude, and fear of standing out. But let me tell you something crucial. Women are not attracted to fear. They're not drawn to hesitation. They're drawn to confidence, clarity, and decisiveness, all of which are conveyed when you say, I want. When you say these words, you're leading the interaction, and leadership is one of the most attractive qualities a man can have. Leaders don't hide what they want, they don't sugarcoat it or hope someone else will guess. They state it plainly and confidently, and that's exactly what women are looking for in a man. Now you might be thinking, okay, I get it, confidence is attractive, but why are these specific words so important? Let me explain. Why men struggle with I want. Many men struggle with saying, I want, because they've been conditioned to believe that expressing their desires is somehow wrong or impolite. Think back to your childhood. How many times were you told to be polite, don't be selfish, or think of others first? While these lessons were well-intentioned, they often got misinterpreted. Instead of teaching us to balance our needs with those of others, they taught us to suppress our desires altogether. So now, as adults, many of us are afraid to express what we want because we've internalized this idea that doing so is rude or selfish. But let me be clear, not expressing your desires isn't polite, it's passive. And passivity is not attractive. Women don't want a man who skirts around his desires hoping she'll read his mind. They want a man who is clear and unapologetic about what he wants. When you fail to express your desires, you're not being polite, you're being unclear. And that lack of clarity creates confusion, frustration, and ultimately, disinterest. So it's time to unlearn this programming. It's time to embrace the power of I want and start using it in your daily interactions. The I want exercise, a game changer. Now let's get practical. How can you start incorporating I want into your life in a way that feels natural and authentic? The answer is the I want exercise. This simple yet powerful exercise will help you build the habit of expressing your desires confidently and clearly. Here's how it works. Start small. Begin by practicing I want in low-stakes situations. For example, when you're at a coffee shop, say, I want a latte instead of, can I get a latte? When you're with friends, say, I want to check out that new restaurant instead of, what do you guys think about going there? These small changes might seem insignificant, but they'll start rewiring your brain to feel comfortable with expressing your desires. Use it daily. Commit to saying, I want, at least 5 times a day. It doesn't matter what the context is. What matters is that you're practicing. The more you use these words, the more natural they'll feel, and the easier it will be to use them in more important situations, like when you're interacting with women. Be specific. When you say, I want, be specific about what you want. Vagueness undermines confidence. For example, instead of saying, I want to hang out sometime, say, I want to take you out this weekend. Specificity shows that you've put thought into what you want and that you're serious about it. Applying I want in dating. Now that you understand the basics of the I want exercise, let's talk about how to apply it specifically in your dating life. Because let's be real, that's probably why you're here. Imagine this scenario. You're at a bar and you see a woman you're interested in. Most guys would either hesitate to approach her, or if they do muster up the courage, they'd make small talk and hope she picks up on their interest. But here's the problem. Women are not mind readers. If you want her to know you're interested, you have to say it. This is where I want comes in. Walk up to her and say something like, I want to get to know you better. It's simple, it's direct, and it immediately sets the tone for the interaction. You're not there to waste her time or yours. You're there because you're interested. Another example. Let's say you've been talking to a woman for a while and you're ready to take things to the next level. Instead of waiting for her to make a move, say, I want to take you out next weekend. This statement is clear, confident, and action-oriented. It shows that you're serious about her and that you're willing to take the lead. Overcoming the fear of rejection. Now, I know what you're thinking. What if she says no? And that's a valid concern. Rejection is a part of life, and it's definitely a part of dating. But here's the thing. Rejection is not the end of the world. In fact, it's a good thing. When a woman says no, it gives you clarity. It frees you up to move on and focus your energy on someone who is interested. The worst thing you can do is waste your time and energy on someone who isn't on the same page as you. By saying, I want, you're not just expressing your desires, you're also filtering out the women who aren't a good match for you. And let me tell you, women respect a man who can handle rejection with grace. When you say, I want, and she says no, simply smile and say, no problem, have a great night. This response shows confidence and maturity, and it leaves the door open for her to reconsider later. The ripple effect of I want. Here's the best part. Mastering I want doesn't just improve your dating life, it transforms every area of your life. When you start expressing your desires clearly and confidently, you'll notice a shift in how people respond to you. Your friends will respect you more because you're no longer afraid to share your opinions. Your colleagues will take you more seriously because you're decisive and action-oriented. And most importantly, you'll start seeing yourself in a new light. Saying I want is about more than just attracting women. It's about stepping into your power as a man. It's about reclaiming your confidence, your clarity, and your ability to lead. Examples of I want in action. Let's look at some practical examples of how you can use I want in real-life situations. First meeting. When you meet a woman for the first time, don't beat around the bush. Say, I want to get to know you. Can I have your number? This statement is direct, confident, and respectful. Planning a date. When you're planning a date, take the lead. Say, I want to take you to this amazing sushi place I know. How does Friday sound? This approach shows that you're thoughtful and decisive, defining the relationship. If you've been seeing someone for a while and you're ready to take things to the next level, don't wait for her to bring it up. Say, I want a meaningful connection, and I feel like we have that. What do you think? This statement is clear, honest, and vulnerable, all qualities that women appreciate. Building long-term confidence. As you continue to practice using I want, you'll notice that it becomes second nature. You'll start expressing your desires without even thinking about it, and you'll feel more confident and empowered in every aspect of your life. But remember, the goal isn't to use I want as a magic phrase to manipulate women. The goal is to express your desires authentically and unapologetically. When you do this, you'll naturally attract women who are aligned with you and your values. So there you have it, the power of I want. These two simple words can transform your interactions with women, boost your confidence, and open up new opportunities in every area of your life. But don't just take my word for it, try it out for yourself. Start practicing the I want exercise today and watch how it changes the way people respond to you.